Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the PLR 6 hours of Nurburgring. My name is Juan Antonio Mena, and we are here for the second qualifying. We are ready to go, and everything is going to start real soon. Thank you very much for that follow, Goto. Of course, also thank you to Mr. Amfat for that follow as well. Good evening. Whoa! We start off with a prime. Thank you very much, Goto, for the prime. Highly appreciated. I was just going to talk about that. But first, I want to let you know something. First, we're going to take a look at the qualifying, and then we're going to go into the stuff. Thank you for the follow. Surf 1 League, and there you have the actual first qualifying yesterday. Konrad P1, Mikael Sundström on P2, Evo on 3rd, Racing for You 4th. There you see everybody on that first qualifying yesterday. I'm going to leave that on the screen for all of you to see for a little bit. Today, we got second qualifying. We're going to have a lot of fun. And things are starting out real good. And I got some incredible news. We are none other than 37 euros to make the 3,000 euro goal. Isn't that fantastic? It's just incredible. Thank you very much to every single one of you that is supporting the cause. Of course, if you want to help the cause, you can donate here on the Twitch channel. You can subscribe. You can send bits. You can give your primes like Mr. Goto did. Thank you for that follow, Viardi. And where we would like you to donate the most, because it's going to be completely immediate, and then we can send it directly. There you have the comment on the chat. That's where you can head on. It's the platform is Global Giving, so we need to thank them massively for letting us help the cause in Ukraine. This is the reason why we're doing this race. The situation there is not nice, and a lot of people need food, basic supplies to survive. And why not make something that we all love, like sim racing is, and turn it into something profitable for a good cause? Isn't that nice? Yes, it is. Now, I see the streaming is filling up, and that is fantastic. We're gonna move directly now with the practice. So let's move forward and go for it. There you have it right now. There you have Yannick Stoffel on a P9. Talking about the qualifying sessions, as I said, this is the second one. So we will publish the official qualifying results, because we will merge them. Once this qualifying session is done, we will merge the results, and we will give you the official grid for tomorrow. So that will be on the Discord, and of course tomorrow, remember, we have the race. You cannot forget that, because that's the big one. And we got some very nice things prepared for all of you. So please let me know. Tell me if you can hear everything all right. Let me turn those engines up. Now, it's looking good. Yes, it is. There you have now Wolf Machuska. See how this gentleman can deal with the track. Welcome everybody to the chat. Let me see. There I am on P13. Crocs Racing Berlin. There you see Mr. George. I see Alma in the chat. I see Shortal. I see Mr. Lizard. I see Mackenzie. Great qualifying yesterday. I see a lot of people, and that makes me so happy to see everybody reunited, to have a good time here. Let me set everything up for the qualifying. That's a very aggressive line from Matushka. My God, this man is a flying. We're gonna leave you with the numbers and with the fastest laps. There you have the first best. At the moment, we're seeing some 54s. This is the man at the moment that is closest to Kumar Siata's amazing time on the 53s. Let me tell you, that's just insane. Feels a bit like IndyCar bump day today. Waiting to see how far we'll drop. I don't like reading that, my friend. Welcome, Kamikaze. Welcome, Ruben. Gonna have to get a double monitor setup for the living room on the GTWC Imola and for the 6-hour race. That's fantastic. Mr. Shortout, I can tell you you're gonna enjoy this like a baby in a candy store, just as I am, because I'm super excited. Please let me know in the video if the audio is okay. We're gonna have some big improvements on that as well, thanks to me getting upload speed bonus. So from now on, streams are gonna get way better when it comes to quality. That makes me quite happy, not gonna lie. Maybe to tower a bit the game. What do you mean to tower? What does that mean? In Gear Motorsport, welcome. Good luck to tonight's drivers. Thank you very much. And yes, we wish them all good luck. At the moment, Machuska is really looking strong. Let's go with some other gentlemen. Let me take a look. Let me take a look on this man. Look at him. Columns well fried. Nice to see him here in ACC. I usually see him on Wednesdays on Race Room. Nice to see some winds of change. Lower volume on the engines. Do you agree, ladies and gentlemen? Should we turn them down a little bit? Let me know. Or should we make it a little harder? A little higher? It's fine for me? Okay. I want to get your feedback so I can fit, you know, everything the most we can. There you have another man that I'm looking forward to see how he's going to do. That's Tom Carroll from the DSRT team. This game looks so good on ultra settings with motion blur, indeed. Not gonna lie, my 3080, I'm in love with it, and the game just looks fantastic. There we are on the helicopter. Tom Carroll, looking good. Let's see. I'm on the 56.8. I know he can get faster. He's a very fast guy, so I'm looking forward to see what's gonna happen in practice. We have 4 minutes remaining for the second qualifying to start. Let's go now with some other gentlemen. Look at this. Bruce Hopkins, another E senior. Nice to see him on track. Juan, you're not supposed to curse our team. Mr. Jensen, silence. There you have Bruce Hopkins. I'm really excited to see him here. Another E senior. Isn't it nice? Of course, ladies and gentlemen, we need to give a massive thank you to simracing.gp, because they're not only hosting the servers, they made an incredible donation of 1,000 euros, which is absolutely nuts. We need to thank Pitwall Live. There you have the links in the chat, so you can move on and check the live timing screen. Thank you very much for the following Gear Motorsport. Hello, hello. Let's see where we end up. My time was a 55.8 in the Lambo. I want to see that. Seriously, the grid is really packed up for tomorrow, and I cannot wait for the green lights to come out. I cannot wait for tomorrow. It's gonna be an absolute show. And as I was telling you, this is looking really, really tight. Good luck, Bruce. Hi, Juan. Hello, buddy. How you doing? Some of the SGP donations still to drop, I believe. Indeed. We're going to be closer to 4K. I really wanted to thank them. You have the links for Pitwall. Let me see if I can get the correct... There you have it. If you want to check the live timing screen, there you have Pitwall Live. One of the best platforms ever for racing. If you want to check some details, some laps, some telemetry, you got it all there, and it's just amazing. And of course, the platform that we're using to donate the money to the fundraiser of Ukraine, it's Global Giving. And I want to check right now how we're doing on the donations on Global Giving at the moment. As I said, 29.63. Are we gonna make it to 3,000? I want to see it. Stefan here. Hello, Stefan. So slow yesterday. Hey, don't say that, mate. At the end, what matters is the race, not the qualifying. So you can do a good job. I cannot wait to see it. Let me tell you, this man who's now in the pits, Juknevicius, 54.255. My God! Another top contender for this pole position. We'll see what he can do. Just behind Chuchkovic. Alexander, nice to see him here as well. We know this dude is very, very, very fast. Let me take a look on some other people. There you have Roberto Lavi with a fantastic livery. Enrico Baris. Of course, the Bentley. He will never leave him. He will never leave him. There you have Adam Gardner. Right now with the Lamborghini. Let me take a look at some other gentlemen. Let's see. Who can I get on your screens? Someone that a lot of you are fans of. Bob Jones! Isn't it nice? Isn't it nice to see Bob Jones? I want to see what he can do. Radosevic here as well. I'm looking for someone, a dear friend of mine. Let me see if I can find him. I think he's going to have to wait a little longer. But we're going to go now with Stan van der Kulen. I know this man can bring some 54s as well. So it's going to be real tight tonight. Yesterday, Mr. Konrad Siata did an insane lap. It was a 1:53, which is just ridiculous. And ridiculous is just an understatement. Let's see if someone else is going to be able to challenge it. I'm really looking forward to see how things are going to turn out. The practice is over, and we're going to move into qualifying real soon. I cannot wait, ladies and gentlemen. Again, before we go into qualifying, if you want to support the cause, you can please go to the link below. If you put !donate, you go into global giving, and you can send any donation you'd like to, and everything that we get from Twitch, it's also going to go directly to the fundraiser. So guys, girls, help us out, because at the end we're all here for one cause, and it's for the greater good of having people safe and sane. No doubt at all. We only have a couple more people on track. There you see Florian Sachs is finishing his practice lap, as well as Harry Stapleton. I hope that I'm not butchering some of these names. I hope so. But after these two gentlemen are done with their respective laps, we are going to go into qualifying. Now let me tell you, I got a special guest with me tonight. We're going to give him a word just as we move into qualifying. Be ready. I think you know who that person's going to be. Practice is going to be over right about now. That should be Satch crossing the line, and we go for the qualifying. Ladies and gentlemen, let's move straight into it. And we are here. Qualifying is starting. We are gonna go live with the second qualifying. We had the first one yesterday, and I'm gonna introduce you to my good friend. It's David Cook is here with us. He's gonna give us some good company in the second qualifying session. Hello, Mr. Cook.
Hello, Juan. How are you doing?
I'm doing fantastically well. How are you doing, mister?
I'm super excited to finally be in a commentary booth with you, albeit virtually.
It is our first time, man.
It is our first time. Yeah, well, you know, I'll be gentle.
You know what they say. We need to cuddle after it. Well, Mr. Cook, now that you're here, I can also say, with every single bit of fact, that we really need to thank you as well for having the idea for you know, structuring and organizing everything to make this a reality. So I really want to thank you now that you're here, you and Ellis, for making
Greg has put just as much, if not as much effort in, more effort than me. So yeah, and the whole admin team have been involved. But yeah, we're nervous but excited for tomorrow. It all seems to be going relatively smoothly so far. This is definitely the biggest event we've ever put on. It's obviously for a very good cause, and that's the main thing. our community is secondary to the cause we're raising money for, obviously. But we want to make sure the drivers have fun, and so far, so good. And fingers crossed it carries on until tomorrow.
I have to agree with you, my friend. And we're going to go now with the first man on a lap. That is Mr. Tom Carroll. We were talking about him before, one of the DSRT guys. We got a lot of DSRT teams here tonight. Let me tell you, Cook.
I think there's 5, isn't there?
Yeah, I think. Yeah, so it will be Tom Carroll, Mia Castillo, Van der Kulen. I think 4 or 5. Yeah, indeed. It's just and DSRT supporting the cause as well. And tomorrow, remember,
big fans.
We got a surprise for you as well, because we're gonna get a guest commentator as well. I'm just gonna say he comes from DSRT. Not gonna say anything else. Mr. Cook, we're gonna go on board with Mr. Tom Carroll. I want to see what he can bring to the table. What do you expect of the second qualifying session?
Can anybody get close to Konrad? That's the question everyone's asking, right?
Yeah.
If somebody does, and I have a suspicion that there's a team I want to keep an eye on, I think, and my flag knowledge may let me down here. I think they are Lithuanian. They can let me know if I'm wrong. There's a couple of Lithuanian teams, and one of them I think is quite quick. I will try and dig out the name, but that's who I'm excited to see.
It might be Mr. Matushka, because we saw in the practice he was doing 54 lows. So this could be the man who could dethrone Konrad Siata out of the pole position. Let's see. I'm sure you, Mr. Cook, you can give us the exact time Konrad Siata did.
And I have it up. It's a 1:53.962. I mean, a 53 is ridiculous. It's
just insane.
Yeah.
Like, it's just out of this world. We are now with Matushka. We told you he was the fastest in practice at sea. If he's going to repeat that here, he's going to cross the finish line right now. And a babua. Jesus.
Okay. Hello.
54 did from Taras Yuknevicius. Oh, that's my lord. Super close to Konrad Siata. It's all 1/10 of a difference. Already putting some bangers here on track, Mr. Cook. That's
the guy I was talking about. That's him.
That's him.
I'm not even going to try and pronounce his surname, but that's the fella. Yep.
Yuknevicius, I think. Yep. That's how you say it.
That's why you're the professional. Yep.
Well, I appreciate that. Right now, he's a 10th up. So we might be seeing a man dethroning Konrad Siata. I cannot believe we're going to have 2 people in the 53s and maybe 3. Wow, the lap from Van der Kulen jumps straight to P2 with a 54.3. That's a massive lap from the Porsche driver. Let's take a look at the mid-pack. At the moment, we got an W6, and here you have Glendy Dionysis right now on P7, the 55s. It seems like the second qualifying is even more packed up than the first one, because we already see a lot of people in the 55s and a lot of people in the 56s. It's very, very tight between everybody involved.
Yeah, it's the busier qualifying as well, and I thought yesterday evening was stacked. Myself and Greg racing together, I think we qualified. It was in the late teens somewhere up, the people who qualified yesterday, and I think we're going to be in the late. I mean, we might even be in the 40s in the starting position tomorrow, which is I mean, I'm not quick, but I'm not slow, and there are some very fast teams here this weekend.
Let me tell you, they're leaving it all on track. Let's see, because right now Matushka is really looking strong. Is he going to be able to take provisional pole here? He's going to cross the line! 60 thousandths of a second behind Yuknevicius. This is really, really close from everybody involved. Let's go now with Mr. Alexander Chuchkovich. There you have him right now, P6 with a 55.5. Let's see what he's going to be able to do. He's going to cross the finish line right now, 5/10 up. That should be the P4, and it is indeed. What a lap from Chuchkovich.
Him and Papa in the Nissan together. I mean, that's impressive.
That is impressive indeed. My God, what a lap. I want to take a look now at Mr. Luka Piklach. Hopefully, again, I didn't butcher that name. At the moment, P14. He's improved by a full second. He's on the 56s. So he's going to drop into the 55s very quickly. I see we are already 40 people, so thank you very much, every single one of you. And my God, what an amazing qualifying it's been. We just started. There you see Pet Yacht. Straight up to P9. Provisionally, remember, we will give you the official results after this qualifying is done. So check the Discord. And of course, tomorrow, before we start the race, we're going to get a roundup. We're going to talk about the qualifying. We're going to talk about everything, the cause. We're going to have a guest. Commentary, as I told you, we have a lot of things prepared for every single one of you to enjoy our ride of hope and a ride of humanity. Because at the end, we are all doing for the same cause, for Ukraine to stand still and stay strong. There you see Tom Carroll at the moment, 56, 5, 6, 7. Look at that, that looks like a poker set of cards. Mr. Carroll now on the last corner. Right-hander, keep it side, go early on the throttle, that's nice. Will he be able to jump into the P15 at least? He is going to go straight to P14. Well done, that will smack him up. Will the guest be Will Smith? Jesus Christ. Here we go.
He's not that desperate yet.
Yeah. Maybe he will try to slap me.
Next year.
Next year? Oh, hey. I dig it. I wouldn't have any complaints if we got Will Smith in here. Right now, super tight between the top three. The only three people. As you can see, Van der Poel is going to go to the pit lane. Matushka's going to start a new lap. And as you can see, the three top drivers at the moment are separated by 0.3 of a second, which is amazing to see. And top-notch times. How are you doing, guys? I'm doing fantastically myself. How are you doing, Mr. Cook?
I've just opened a beer, so yeah, I'm doing okay.
I can officially say I hate you.
I don't think it needed the beer, but yeah.
Sounds tasty. We have now Radosevic. Don't talk about beer, because this man in the chat knows a lot about beer himself. Let me tell you, he's an expert. There you have Radosevic. P13 at the moment. Lovely livery. 55.94 was his best lap time. Let's see if someone's going to be able to take and claim that lap. We're going to go with Matushka again, because he's 2/10 up. He will be now the official pole. Let's see. With the beer's always good. Cheers, mate. That's nice. And Mr. Cook, seriously, it's so nice to see so many teams involved for the cause. I don't have words with all the supports we've gotten. We haven't started the race, and we are 37 years away from 3,000. Isn't that insane?
It's humbling, I'll be honest. Yeah, obviously, with things that happened, you know, earlier last month, well, end of February actually, wasn't it, when all this madness started. We had plans for our Q1 charity race. We obviously changed them for a, and I have to thank Anthony Papagiorgio for delaying his also, you know, worthy cause that he was planning to run for Q1, and we changed it for obviously, you know, a much more pressing issue. The response has been, yeah, mind blowing. It says a lot about the people who are already involved in the community, and the new people who have joined, that they're willing to, you know, give money and put time into making this a fun event that's doing a lot of good. So thank you everyone for being involved.
What a beautiful message, Mr. Cook. You know, I'm not a man to get emotional, but not gonna.
Oh no, you are, Mr. Pokerface, you. Yeah.
Not emotional in a crying way. You know what I mean? Emotional. Yeah. I'm Spanish, mate. I'm full of emotion. I'm full of rage. But yeah, you know, it's a humbling experience, and it's just being fantastic. Robert Arlabi was doing a fantastic sector too. Unfortunately, lost all of the time on the third sector. My God, I need to go for a second with Majushka. This man has the possibility to take the pole, because he's 3/10 up already. My God, this is going to be super tight between himself, Zhuknevicius, Siata, and Van der Kulma join the fray. Let's see how he does. Bravo, Goran Radosevic. Gas, same gas! For the Croatians. Fantastic.
55.8, solid time.
Let's see. I'm sticking with Matushka. I nearly said Babushka, which is another thing.
But we can make it his nickname. It's fine. Anything goes.
Anything goes. Samegas, for now, Matushka might have provisional pole. Let's see. It's just a few corners away from him. We go into the flat out right-hander now into the chicane. It's between Juknavicius and Matushka, both of them super close to one another. You can see how aggressive this man is taking the chicane. That is beautiful. He needs to nail the last corner. Will he be able to make it happen? Will he be able to crown himself? That's a 54 dead from Juknavicius. Now Matushka is going to cross the line. Is he going to beat Seattle's time? 53.902. That's provisional pole for the whole grid. What a lap. Absolutely nuts.
What a lap. And another person who's much faster than me and Greg in the new Audi. Curses.
Wow. 53.902.
That's just ridiculous.
That's just insane, man. Wow. What a lap. Right now, Konrad Siata is out of pole position thanks to Matushka. Let's see if he's going to be out of P2 as well. But what a lap. We are now with Adam Gardner. We still have 17 minutes of qualifying remaining. Gardner very aggressive on the curbs. You can see the Lambo just bumping all the way through. And now the last corner. Keep it side. Go early on the throttle. That's nice indeed. 2/10 will get him to P9. And it will not be enough. The exit wasn't as good as he wanted. Wow, I'm just shocked. What a time, mister. Insane.
We've got 3 cars at the front, basically all within a tenth of each other, all alien times. Tomorrow's going to be fun, isn't it?
It is indeed, because we also need to keep in mind, this is qualifying. The race pace is another whole thing, and it all comes down to consistency. Look at Regimantas, millions of boom, straight to P9. Good lap. 55.577. Enrico Paris is going to claim that P9 from him. Hold on from Enrico. Let me take a look at who else we can show. We haven't put camera time on this man. Wojciech Crocs. Oh my god, I just butchered that name. I'm really sorry, Mr. Crocs. But right now, 5/10 up. He's a 57.1. So hopefully we'll get into the 56s. That will be a good improvement. Maybe P22. Let's see if Hill Horse is going to be out of that position. He will indeed. Some people avoiding their respective lap times. And seriously, this is very, very tight from everybody involved. 50
We're not even halfway through.
We're gonna hit the halfway mark right now,
Yeah.
Mr. Cook, and now we're gonna see some other drivers. I guess they're gonna take turns, and we'll see.
I still think Bob Jones for pole. He's sandbagging.
Hey, Bob Jones, baby. It's just only with the name, you know this man is an alien. The Bob Jones, you know? The Bob Jones.
Well, I'm going to turn into, and this might not mean anything to you, Juan, but I'm going to turn into Tommy Atkins here and tell you a fun fact about Bob Jones.
Oh, please.
Do you see the number that he is on track?
Bob Jones is at 808, yes, sir.
Yeah, 808 spells Bob.
Oh, wow. Okay. Damn, that's smart. Damn.
There you go, eh?
Bob Jones with a 200 IQ. Holy moly.
Yeah. I think he had fun with his calculator when he was a kid, let's put it that way.
My friend, I got news for you. We might see a new poll. Juknavicius is super tied to Matushka's time. He needs to nail this last 3 corner. We go down to the chicane. Look at that. They're very aggressive left. Let's see the right one go. Looks very good. We go down to the last corner. The right hander. Keep it tied. Get the right exit. Full throttle early. That's nice. Will it be enough for the pole? He's going to cross the finish line right now. And that is going to take the pole. 53.9. 2,000ths of a second. What an absolute machine. 2,000 between these two gentlemen. Siata drops to P3. What a lap from the Lithuanian. That is insane. What a lap.
Beata in the mud. In the mud.
Wow. I need to go to the bathroom because I'm just... And this is incredible. What a lap. Now, Siata drops to P3 provisionally. Let's see if any other gentleman has the willingness and the speed to make it happen. Stan van der Kulen with a very consistent qualifying session. P3 still, the 54.355 remains. That's going to put him really high on the board. Wow, I don't have any words. Keep in mind, Matuszka is going to go out again. So, seriously, we might see another turn. Will we see a 53.8? Because keep in mind, if Matuszka does the 53.9 dead, Jack Vicious will take the pole because he did the lap before him. So he needs to get into the 53.8. Right now, he's even with his fastest lap. Just 0.02 of a second is what he needs to make it the pole. So let's see if he has it in him. Right now, we are here with Glendy Dionysus.
1,000th up.
Yeah. Whoa.
I mean, that would sum it up if he matches the time exactly, wouldn't it?
That would be just absolutely poetical. Because these two are driving their asses off as everybody else. But this is just another level of speed. 45 people on the stream. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, for being here with us. I remember that you have the link to donate as well as the live timing screens there on the pit wall. You can join and take a look by yourselves. Dionysus at the moment is going to get 1/10 up. That will put him ahead of Robert Arlabi here in a P5. It is enough. But let's see if Arlabi can answer. There you have him at the moment.
Well, you might want to go. You might want to go to Matuszka.
Yeah, we're going to go on board with him now. Because let me tell you, 3 corners is the same exact moment where he got the time to put provisional pole. He got taken out of it just by 0.02 of a second. That was a bad entry, but still gonna make it through. Will it be enough here on the last corner? Keep it tight. Go super early on the throttle. Again, it's all down to the straight. Will he take the pole position? He's gonna cross the line, and that's a 8.72. He got it. He got it indeed. Jukovic is still looking strong, so we'll take a look at him once he gets a little closer to that finish line. New pole position, 53.872. My God, these two are battling with everything they got.
I just want to watch these two battle for pole for 6 hours. This is amazing. They're going to be in the 52s by the end of 6 hours.
This is just... It's like back and forth and back and forth. Arlabi now got taken out of P5 thanks to Dionysus' time, but the 55 did. We're gonna go on board with Jukovic very soon. Thank you very much for that follow, Radical GR. Thank you kindly. We're gonna go now with Mr. Jukovic. As I told you, we're gonna go on board and take a look, because it all comes down to the same last 3 corners. There you see the comparison times.
Funny, I could see him. He's 28 thousandths behind, which feels like miles. I mean,
he needs to leave it all here. He needs to leave it all here on the last corner. That's wide. That's a little too wide. So I think he's going to go for another round. Matuszka is still improving. Unfortunately, he's going to drop the lap due to an off track. But things are seriously heating up. We got 9 minutes and 30 seconds remaining of this qualifying session. The second one. And good Lord, this has just been fantastic. What a showdown we are getting here. We'll go back with Jukovic in a little bit. Mr. Cook, what a tight grid.
I mean, this is ridiculous. So many people in the... I mean, there's people in the 54s and they seem slow because of what we're seeing at the front. If you're in the 54s, you're ridiculous, right?
Yeah.
And they're being made to look average by what's going on at the front. I mean, if you're in the 55s, you're quick. I'm seeing some of the people who are in the 55s who would, Radosevich, I think Eric Megaro. I'm seeing people there who I know are quick. Rob Handley's in there. They're split one drivers here. Towards Tom Carroll's in there. He's not even in the 55s. He's a 56 flat. And they're quick drivers. And they're nowhere. Because of what's going on at the front. It's crazy. Such crazy pace at the front.
It is incredible. Thank you very much for the follow, Coda Joe. We're going to go back with Jognovicius. And again, the same 3 corners. This is where he can get it done. He's going to get a little bit of slipstream. This might be it for Mr. Jognovicius, who's going to say thank you for that. Let's see if he's going to nail this chicane this time around. Very aggressive on the entry to the absolute limit of the curves. Will it be enough? It's the last corner again. Keep it tight. Go on the throttle as early as you can. We go again into the finish line. Will this be enough for the pole position? Jognovicius is going to cruise the line. Not going to be enough. 37 thousandths of a second slower than that 53.9. Unlucky to see. Let's see if he has it in him. Come on, Baxter. We'll take a look.
Just moved up to 19th as Max Baxter with a 56.1. A very good time.
Yeah, indeed. Like the times we're seeing in this qualifying session are being fantastic. Then you see back, we go back with Luka Peslak. At the moment, P7, 5/10 up. This would straight up shoot him into P5, maybe P4. He might take Chutkovic's time on P4 if he nails this last sector. Let's see. Oh no! That's so unfortunate. He's gonna lose the car. Going too hard on the entry. Look at Dionysus. We were saying about a couple positions. This might be the man who's gonna take it, and he does. The P4 provisionally for Dionysus.
Junknevicius, I butchered his name, but he's 2/10 up.
He is 2/10 up. We'll go back at him a little later. Again, the 3 last corners. That's what I want to see, because that's where it all comes down. Because these 2 are nailing the first and the second sector every time. It's always the last sector where they're either losing the time or gaining it. Hopkins is going to cross the line. Still P25 with a very good 57.2. It's a good lap indeed. We're going to go back with Jognovicius. 1/10 up. Will it be this time that he's going to survive and actually take it from Matushka? That is a very good line through there. He's still 1/10 up. Now it all comes down to the last corner. Will it go right into the exit? I think he's got it. He has absolutely nailed it. He has nailed the exit, and boom! 53.6. What a lap! I think that is nearly unbeatable. What is this qualifying pace? I'm going bold right now. This is just insanity. The 53.670 for Jognovicius. Let's see, Matushka has a saying on it. We're gonna go now with Robert Jennings on P13 with the Lexus. Man, this is just absolutely nuts. My God.
I chose a good one to come and commentate with you, didn't I? Wow.
It was the right choice. The wifey did the good job. Robert Jennings now with the last corner. That's a little wide on the entry of the last corner, indeed. But at the end, he's going to improve 4/10. That's going to make him get on a P13. Unfortunately, just lacked a little bit of speed on the entry. And that's what cost him. He could have jumped straight up to P10. Hello, Nikos. Welcome to the stream. And now we go with Henry Handy. Let me go on board with him. We have 4 minutes and 30 seconds remaining of this qualifying session. The second one. And it's been a very exciting one. We have 55 people on the stream. Thank you, every single one of you, for being with us tonight. Remember that you can donate on the link posted in the chat. We are super close to the 3,000 euro mark. So come on, guys, girls, let's make it happen. Let's see Henry Handy at the moment, 6/10 up, the 55.7. With 6/10, he would be able to put himself straight up to P7, maybe P6 if he nails this last sector. Mr. Kirk, will he be able to do it?
Anything's going now. I've given up with this qualifying session. It's blown my mind.
Wow, what a chicane. He needs to nail this last corner, and that was absolutely spot on from Henry Handy. Will it make it to P7? Yeah, unfortunately not.
Close.
It seems like he didn't get the lap in. That's weird. I don't know what happened there, but he was improving by quite a bit. We go back with Mr. Luka Pesjak. As it stands, the top three would be Zhuknovicius, Matushka, and Siata. The grid is way faster than I anticipated. I made 56. It's a fast lap for me. To see so many 55s, 54s, and even a 53 is rude awakening. Not gonna lie, the level here is being insane, but the 56 is very fast. What's the deal
Say,
with
Bradley, join the club.
Yes, indeed. What's the deal with Twitch login? Do I have to receive a code every time I log in? Yes, indeed, you do. He improved 1/10. Yes, he did. He got into the 872, but we need to see. We need to see, because Matushka has, I think, one more lap in him. We will see. I wanna take a look at him. I'm gonna go with him. I think he's gonna have to.
I think he's got 2 laps, and he's gonna have 2 laps. Yeah.
Yeah, he's gonna have to. He's gonna have to indeed. He's preparing the right exit to go full throttle and go for 2 more tries at Zhuknovicius. Looks close up and down the grid. Should be some epic racing, let me tell you. I cannot wait for tomorrow. I want it to be tomorrow already. And Mr. Cook, could you please remind the ladies and gentlemen when do we start the race tomorrow?
Funny, I was just looking at the SGP to remind myself exactly where we start the race. So the server goes live at 1 p.m. UK time. There's a warm-up session, so I'm expecting the race to start about 1:30 p.m. UK time. So that's 12:30 UTC.
Well, basically that means we're gonna go live around 30 minutes to 50 minutes before, because we got a lot of things to talk about. I just realized that I'm too slow in 156. You're not too slow, my friend. You are very fast indeed. And as I said, yes, we're getting amazing, insane times during this qualifying session, but it all comes down to the race pace. It's 6 hours. Yep. It's not a sprint race. You need to be consistent yourself and your partner, and that's where the real matter is.
There's changeable weather.
Oy.
So what this is people hot lapping. As we found out in the World Tour, hot lapping is very different to racing.
Indeed.
So do not be despondent.
That is very true, Mr. Cook. That weather will change, or hope that it will, because that's going to spice things up to another level. Matushka right now needs to get 210, so he needs to leave it all here on the chicane. That's an aggressive entry. Same goes for the exit, but he's not improving. He needs to make it happen on this last corner. That is completely spot on. 1/10 up. Will it be the second? Has the exit worked out for him? He's going to cross the line, and that's going to be a 7.85. So it all comes down to this lap. The qualifier is going to end in 15 seconds, and Matushka needs to get 1/10 and 15 thousandths of a second to take the pole position away from Zhuknovicius, who's in the pit. He's not going to try anymore. He's just going to let it all go. We'll take a look at Matushka in a little bit. There you see Robert Jennings at the moment. 2/10 up, the 55.8. With 2/10, he will be able to get the P12. It's always better wet. I'm not going to say anything on that. We're seeing some people finishing their qualifying laps now. For example, here, Tom Carroll. At the moment, 2/10 up, the 56 dead. Let's see if we can get on the 55s. With 2/10, he will jump straight to P16, 3 positions gained. Let's see how it goes. It's terrifying. Oh, I can tell you, it's gonna be a hell of a show tomorrow. You can see Carroll super aggressive on both entry and exit. Now it all comes down to the last corner. Super close to the curve. Go early on the throttle. That's it. Very well done from Mr. Carroll. Another 10th up. I think he's going to get that P16. P15 is going to get one more. Well done indeed. Now we go with Luka Pesjak. And I don't know if we will be able, we're not going to be able to see it, but just behind him, there he is. Wolf Matushka's going to abort the lap. He's going to make a mistake. So we have the actual pole position set. Unless Luka Pesjak can do something about it, which I fear he won't be able to do. He's going to get 5/10 up, but he's still a full second behind. This could shoot him into P5. Will he be able? He's going to get at the end P7, very, very close to that P5 time. But ladies and gentlemen, this is the man who's going to take the pole position. Taras Zhuknovicius, then behind on P2, Wolf Matushka, and on P3, Konrad Siata. Remember, we will show you in Discord the official qualifying results for tomorrow. We have a meeting UK time at 1 p.m. We're gonna be live here to start things out for the 6 hours of the Nurburgring. Mr. Cook, it has been a pleasure having you here.
Thank you very much, Juan, and yeah, good luck everybody tomorrow, and let's go have some fun.
Thank you very much, every single one of you. We will see you tomorrow. It has been a pleasure, and good luck and good night.